few years ago, I went on a vacation to the oldest city in the US, St. Augustine, completely alone. Little did I know, this would happen to be one of my worst and scariest mistakes of my life. I chose to stay at a semi-sketchy motel quite literally across the street from a tour business. Turned out the across the street was actually across the highway, so it wasn't even worth it. When I walked into the lobby to get my room key, I saw how dingy the motel was. Paint peeling off the walls, a rug that looked like it had been through hell and back, an unchlorinated pool. Before you ask how I knew, the pool had a slight tint of green, beyond glass that appeared to be unwashed for months, things like that. At least the attendant at the front desk was nice enough. My room was average, at best. The room was no better than the lobby, having almost the exact same features, excluding the fact that there were no USB outlets. Truly the scariest part of this story, truly the worst possible timeline. But whatever, it was a place to stay at a great price, plus a Denny's was attached. I had a nice day, I bought some souvenirs and I went on some tours. I even saw a pretty cool snake. Soon the time came to sleep. The bed wasn't exactly comfy, but it wasn't miserable either. I fell asleep pretty alright. However, I was woken by strange sounds from outside my door. Banging, pulling, sounds of a struggle. I was concerned, so I went to peek through my curtains. However, no one was there. I told myself I was probably just tired and I went back to sleep. There were no other events that night. The next day, I went to some museums and even do a ghost tour. Now, did you read the title? Because this ghost tour happens to be a huge part of the story. We went to the old jail late at night and our tour guide told the true story of one prisoner trying to scare us. And I, as a lot of people were, to some photos. The tour was fun, but I couldn't shake the feeling of unease that I was having. Eventually, we came upon the solitary confinement room. The room was designed to be incredibly dark, as to make the prisoners suffer. I took a photo with the flash, and when I checked it in my camera roll immediately after, it was fine. After the tour, nothing much happened. I just walked to a sketchy convenience store and walked back to my motel. That night, I was woken up by the incredible urge to go to the restroom, which was strange because I hadn't drunk that much in the day. When I finished my business, I hopped back into bed. Suddenly, I was hit with the same unease I had when touring the jail. I don't know what came over me, but I checked my camera roll and looked at the photos I took. I came to the photo I took of the solitary confinement cell. The photo was all red, corrupted. Not digitally corrupted, because there were no problems with the photo in the digital sense. Ever heard of spirit orbs? They are said to be the emotions of someone who has passed. In other words, an emotion ghost. And by my research, it was a large red orb, meaning it was an angered spirit. I shut off my phone, feeling very disturbed. However, when I turned to my side, I saw a shadow portrait of a person staring at me. My heart was pounding. There was nothing nearby that would cause an illusion to occur. I tried to tell myself I was tired, but I had extreme difficulty falling back to sleep due to just pure fear. I'm never going back to motels or St. Augustine.